Alrighty, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning into this video, and before this video starts, I'd like to actually thank my professor Neil Lorenza for helping me figure out how to use Unreal Engine 4. Without his help, I would not have been able to get this assignment done. So what I've created here is actually just a remodel or a remake of the popular CSGO map DE_Dust2. This took a while for me to do, even though it's just a gray render blocks, and while it isn't necessarily perfect, I did enjoy working on this, and I'm actually very satisfied with the outcome. So let's just play so I can go through the level. The spawning point on this is a little bit different than the spawning point in the actual game. I'm actually spawning in the outside long area. Here we go. This is the outside long area, and what I'll do is I'll just go around here and I'll just go through each part of the map. This area right here, I'm looking at the map right now, is technically considered the suicide portion of the map, but I, for one, am not very particular of that name. This is around the top mid area, and then right over here is to the midpoint. So what I'll do is I'll actually go through the catwalk over here. This is the catwalk, and then we'll go over to the cat over here on the right. As you can see, I have a little tunnel area over here where you could either go this way or you can go up the stairs. We will start by going through over here, and then we will be heading over into the CT spawn area. Right around in this point is the CT spawn, where you have this little under passage over here, and then you'll be going up to the CT ramp to the cross. And oops, sorry, I believe. Oh, okay. For some reason, this actually isn't working. Okay, I'm a little confused about that, but let's just go around this way. I was able to walk down it before, so I'm a little confused about that. At any rate, though, this is still the cat area. As you can see, this is kind of just a regular area, very popular among the entire map. Let me see, where am I supposed to go now? If I'm not mistaken, I can go this way. Yeah, this way over to the A plant, and then I can go up the steps over here and then take the ramp down over to here, which is where the long A area basically begins. And then right down here we were just at, this is the CT spawn ramp. Okay, so that was the issue. I just realized that this is way too small for my player to actually go through. I'll have to go through and edit that and make sure that I'll actually be able to walk through it. But at any rate, this is the long A area. You could go through here, and there's supposed to be a little ramp down here. It's nothing special. It's just a little ramp that I made sure to include. We've got boxes over there. If you couldn't tell, I'm obviously using the first-person shooter aspect with just a gun like this. This was built in through Unreal Engine 4, so there's no need to actually do that kind of programming myself. And then so I'll be able to go through the long doors over here, and I know it's a little blocky, but this was the only way that I could figure out for the moment how to actually make an archway. Since the CSGO map has a lot of arches and a lot of roofs, this, I figured, was the most unique and easiest way to recreate the arches, the roofs, the tunnels, etc. So we're back over here at the outside long, and now we'll go over this way over to where T-spawn is. So this is just a little area that you can go to, and then you go up the ramp, and then right around here is the actual T-spawn. And then you'll be able to go over here, and this is just a little area. You got boxes, you've got this little extra corridor, and now you can go down over into this way where the outside tunnels are. And then there's supposed to be a little bit of a stairway, so I just included a small one over here with the ramps to the side. And then we can go in here into the upper B tunnels. This is the upper tunnels over here, and what I'll do is I'll go through the lower tunnels now, where I've got a little bit of a spiral staircase going down. And now we're back over here to where the outside long is. We just have a little ramp that goes right up over to here, and that's pretty much it. So now what I'll do is I'll go back all the way over to the upper B tunnels again, and then we'll go through the other passageway. Now this is all supposed to be roofed in. They're supposed to be, instead of having rectangles, obviously, they're supposed to be like very uniquely shaped arches. But considering that I don't necessarily know how to do that just yet, I figured that this was the best way to recreate it. So now we're going out over here. This is where the bee plant area is. Now, this part I had a little bit of trouble with, so what I ended up doing was I kind of rearranged the map in a sense. Where it's supposed to be this area right here is supposed to be a little bit wider and fatter and a lot more open, while the area over in that general direction is supposed to be more narrow and more thin, going towards CT spawn. What I did though was I ended up flip-flopping it, and I had this as a narrow hallway and then that as the actual bee plant. I know I made this mistake a little bit too late into the process, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this aspect a little bit better just because I feel like if you're gonna be putting a big area over here with the tunnel, I feel like you'd be able to get a lot more action in the middle area of the map. But that's just my kind of take on it. I might end up going back to recreate it, but truth be told, I kind of like this aspect a little bit better. And that's pretty much it. I still have some doors and extra details obviously to put in here, but I'll save that for another project. What I also might do is I might try to figure out how to add color splashes to my gun, because as you can see my gun, it fires these balls, and they're very big. They seem like almost giant paintballs. So what I would like to do is to use this map that I have here and possibly create a first-person viewpoint of Splatoon, and kind of in a sense where you have to color the map and whoever has the most color wins. Not so much a first-person shoot 'em style game, but still carrying that aspect of a first-person shooter without actually having to kill in order to win. So if there's ever a project where we need to create something in Unreal Engine 4, I might continue this map progress for said project. But that's pretty much it for this entire map, and I hope this meets all the qualifications of a DE_Dust2 map. I had a lot of fun actually making this, and I'm looking forward to the other projects that I'll be able to work on, both individually and with my fellow classmates. So once again, thank you, Professor Neil Lorenza, for helping me with this. I would not have gotten this done without your help, and I hope you enjoyed.